yada, yada, yada.
One of the many really fun little things I got to enjoy while I recently had COVID was, for some reason, while I was battling it, I was having these really vivid, ultra lucid dreams. And that wouldn't be a bad thing, if I were imaginative enough to have been dreaming about like giant anime titties or something, but no, I would just dream about shit like dead relatives, because But the one I'm talking about in specific, and this is true, this really happened. In my dream, I'm riding a bike. And I know what you guys are saying. You're going, yeah, that was a dream, Curtis, because your fat ass ain't been on a bike recently. You would be correct with that. But back in the day, when I was a teenager living in California, I used to ride my bike everywhere because my broke ass couldn't afford a car. And I think that's what it was kind of based around. It was like back in the old days, riding my old 10-speed through Vacaville, California. Even though I didn't recognize the area, I knew I was on a bike. So I'm riding my bike, and I'm happy, getting along, getting to my destination. And all of a sudden, this car cuts across like 2-3 lanes of traffic and almost takes me out. If it weren't for the fact that I was back to my teenage days and I had those lightning-like reflexes, I was able to avoid the collision. But the car damn near got me, and it was like an old early 70s model vehicle, like, the type that I had grown up around. And I was like pissed. I barely avoided that crash. I was like, listen, I ain't gonna let this go. I was a teenager full of testosterone. I'm gonna fight this fucker. I go charging up on that car. I go pedaling away. I catch up with the car. I look in. My whole family is in the car. True. My dad is in the driver's seat driving. My mom's in the passenger seat. My 2 sisters are in the back. I wasn't in there. I was on the bike. But it was so weird, especially when you consider my dad's been dead for 18 years. So given this situation, you would think, and this is a very lucid dream, I'm seeing my dad reaching out from beyond. The first time I've seen him in 18 years, you think, whoa, what a moment. What a tearful reunion, and oh my God, anything that was left unsaid we can say to one another and have ultimate closure and all that stuff. That ain't what happened. I yelled at him. I called him names because he fucking almost hit me with his car. I'm like, what the fuck, old man? You drive like shit, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? And my mom, she's currently still with us, but she's in an assisted living home because she's started to lose it a little bit. So I'm like yelling at my dad. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing on the streets of my mom? Because you really need to be back in the home. And that's how I reacted. It was, like I say, it was so real. You would think that my first thought would have been, oh, Dad, great to see you again. But I was like, no, you drive like shit, old man. But at first, I thought this reflected poorly on me. And I was thinking, oh, you know what, Curtis, you're kind of a dick. But then I realized, listen, if my dad wanted to reach from beyond and have one more moment with his son, you should be a better fucking driver. This one's not on me.